Hi everyone, welcome back to Scented Moments channel. I'm Jolima, and in this video I want to talk about some of my favorite woody fragrances, and these, in my opinion, of course, are really some of the best woody fragrances out there. If you love woody fragrances like sandalwood, cedar wood, gaiac wood, this is a video for you. And so I have here 7 niche, 7 designer fragrances, and there's one which, I mean, it's the 15th fragrance, which I don't know if I would consider it designer or niche. Technically it's niche, but you will see by not the end of this video, but when I will talk about this fragrance, you will know what I'm talking about right now. So that being said, I will not do this video in any specific order because it would just be way too much work. Because I love all of these fragrances, that's why I have them in my collection in the first place. So I mean, it would be very hard. Of course, I prefer some more than others, but in the end, I really do love each and every single one of these. So with that being said, let's talk about the fragrances that I have here. So the first fragrance is from the house of Tom Ford, from the Private Blend collection, and it is a classic already. It is Oud Wood. Oud Wood, I mean, it's just one of the best from Tom Ford. It was actually my first private blend that I purchased. Oud Wood, it's simply incredible. You gotta bear in mind that this is not like your most natural smelling fecal oud. This is more like aromatic, spicy, has cardamom, has rosewood, it has oud, but I mean the oud here, it's very light. This is more of a woodsy, soft but long-lasting, spicy fragrance, a bit ambery as well in the base. The end result is amazing. This is for people who want to start to dive into oud fragrances. This is like oud for beginners. It's woodsy, it's aromatic, it's spicy, a bit ambery. It's just wonderful. I really do love this one. Although it doesn't have real oud in here, or at least I doubt. I don't know if this has real oud or not, of course, but I doubt. Nonetheless, it's a stunning scent, and it's a very kind of a mainstream oud, and it's one of the best from Tom Ford, in my opinion. Very versatile, but very elegant, very chic, very alluring, quite sensual. So it's a stunning scent. It's Oud Wood from Tom Ford. The next fragrance, it's from House of Chanel, from the Les Exclusifs line, and it is Sycomore. Sycomore, it was featured on my latest video about vetiver fragrances. I love vetiver, and this is a vetiver fragrance with sandalwood, with also a hint of tobacco and aldehydes. This fragrance is to die for. Yes, this is mostly this rooty vetiver, grassy vetiver, but it has a hint of aldehydes. It has also a very small hint of sandalwood, like it has a creaminess, a nuttiness underneath the vetiver. So this is nutty, it's a bit creamy underneath, but mostly you have this rooty, very rooty, earthy vetiver. For me, it's very sensual. It's a very sensual vetiver fragrance. I just love this. I'm so addicted to Chanel fragrances, and this is one of my favorites already. I completely changed my mind regarding this one, because when I first tried this fragrance, I was not very impressed, and by the price tag of Sycomore, I consider that, well, for this price tag, maybe there are better alternatives, just like Lalique, the Noir line, but Now, I changed my mind about that. Not saying that Lalique it's not good. Yes, it is. It's fantastic. It's one of the best designer lines out there. But this one, it's very worth having. It's Sycomore, a stunning, sensual, woody fragrance. The next fragrance, it's from the house of Zadig and Voltaire, and this is him, the original Eau de Toilette. But this actually lasts a very long time on my skin. I get great performance out of this one. And this is just one of the best day to night fragrances, because this is very sensual, this is very mysterious, very seductive. Oh man, so good. It's very spicy incense with this creamy sandalwood. Oh man, this is just amazing. So unique, so well done for a designer. I mean, it's just perfect. This is actually, I mean, it's a bit harsh in the top when you first spray. The pepperiness is a bit too much, but as it starts to develop, man, magic. This becomes like a wonderful scent. The Eau de Parfum fixes the opening, which is a bit harsh, but I think it's a bit redundant to have the Eau de Toilette and the Eau de Parfum, because Eau de Parfum really smells very similar, and it doesn't smell like a more concentrated version. So and actually I prefer the Eau de Toilette. It has layers, you can see the changes, and I just really love this. A stunning, spicy, woody fragrance. The woody scent here, fragrance, or the woody note here is sandalwood, is creamy sandalwood that is just to die for. It's a fragrance that I highly advise you to check out. It's Zadig and Voltaire, this is him. The next fragrance, it's from the house of S.T.Dupont, and it is Noble Wood. Noble Wood, I really do like this bottle presentation. It's very sleek and feels good in the hand. This fragrance, Noble Wood, so it's all about woods. This is like a spicy, very creamy, vanillic, woody fragrance. So you have here cedarwood, sandalwood. It's a very oriental, woody fragrance to die for. I mean, this is not a fragrance that it will develop. It's not the most complex scent out there, but for the price, I think it's a high quality scent. You can find this fragrance for 30-40 euros. I think I paid 35, but it was between 35 and 40 euros. Now I don't remember exactly. I bought this at Notino last year. It's a great scent. It was a blind buy, but this smells amazing. A fantastic woody fragrance that for the price, I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's a very sensual woody scent in my opinion, because of the sweet creaminess, a bit ambery, spicy, very woodsy. I just love this one. It's S.T.Dupont Noble Wood, very underrated, and it's another scent that I really suggest you to try, especially for the inexpensive price tag in the online discounters. The next fragrance, it's from the house of Rochas, and it is Moustache Eau de Parfum. Now this is often compared with Tuxedo from Yves Saint Laurent. And yeah, I can see the comparison, although I think you don't need Tuxedo. Tuxedo was never a fragrance that impressed me that much, especially for the price tag. This one, on the other hand, I mean, this is a 125 ml Eau de Parfum concentration, heavy bottle. I mean, great quality bottle presentation, heavy cap. And the blend, the ingredients in here are wonderful. For me, they are very smooth. They're very well blended, and it has layers, it has texture. It's a stunning scent. It's sweet, earthy. You have benzoin and patchouli has the most prominent notes. Spicy with, I think it's cedarwood. It has like a cedarwood feel into this fragrance, but the end result, it's a resinous, sweet, earthy patchouli, cedar, spicy. It's a gentlemanly scent. This is perfect for fall and winter. I mean, the majority of these fragrances they lean more to fall and winter time. This definitely falls into autumn and winter because all of these fragrances are heavy. The majority of them, at least the majority of them, are a bit heavy, a bit too heavy to be worn during the hotter days. But nonetheless, if you want to wear woody fragrances during the summer, the high heat of summer, I mean, just wear it. You just wear what you want, what you feel that you want to wear. So but nonetheless, this fragrance is fantastic, and for the price tag, I mean, in the online discounters, of course, I mean, this is very affordable. 30 euros. I paid this 26 euros. I paid for this fragrance 26 euros. Brand new. So yeah, it was a steal, and wow, it's completely worth it. It's gentlemanly, it's a bit mature, yes, but it still feels modern, and it has sensuality in here also because of the sweet resinous facets. So this is Rochas Moustache Eau de Parfum. The next fragrance, this is a classic from the house of Cartier, and it is Santos de Cartier Eau de Toilette. Wow, this is the latest formulation. I think this is the latest formulation. Santos de Cartier. It's just to die for. Yes, it has this slightly old school feel, but for me it feels modern. It's aromatic with lavender, you have basil in here. So it's a bit like vegetal-like, like aromatic green vegetal with woods, with cedarwood mostly. It's dry, it's herbal. I think it's the best word. It's herbal, it's aromatic and woodsy. It's stunning, very masculine. This is perfect for spring, for autumn, more for mid-season, because the performance of this, it's not that great, and this doesn't feel heavy. Actually, this is very versatile. This could be like signature scent, a high quality scent, very underrated, from the house of Cartier. It's dry, it doesn't have any sweetness whatsoever. It's very masculine, mature, elegant, and it's a type of scent. It's a very serious fragrance. But I absolutely love this one. It's signature scent worthy again, and if you love these type of fragrances, like this aromatic, herbal, woody fragrances, I think this is a must-have. It's Santos de Cartier Eau de Toilette. Next fragrance is from the house of Davidoff, another classic, Zino. Zino from Davidoff, a wonderful scent. Wow, this fragrance is so good, man. This is so good. It's one of those fragrances that when I tried it at the first time, it was like a couple of years ago, either last year, no, it was a couple of years ago, if not more. But what I know is I was not expecting anything from this fragrance. I was just expecting like a way too mature, way too old school for me, but no, this is incredible. The most prominent note for me is this dry, earthy patchouli, but you have lots of woods in here, like cedar wood, sandalwood. You have tonka beans, vanilla. You have lavender, basil, bergamot in the top. So this is aromatic, slightly fougere, but earthy, woodsy, dark, creamy fragrance. This goes in the same realm of Héritage from Guerlain. I need to revisit Beau de Jour from Tom Ford, because a lot of people compare this one to Beau de Jour, but I don't know, I don't really remember how Beau de Jour from Tom Ford smells like. But this one definitely shares similarities with Héritage, or, well, because this came out first, Héritage has some similarities with this one, Zino, but Héritage isn't as dark as this one. And I'm not featuring Héritage, it's one of the best masculine fragrances from Guerlain, but I'm not featuring Héritage because I will feature already another fragrance from Guerlain, and because, well, this one shares similarities with Héritage, slightly darker. Man, absolutely stunning scent, and it feels very modern, for me at least. I absolutely love this. Stunning scent from Davidoff is Zino, and you can buy this in the online discounters also for a bargain, really. High quality scent here, it's Davidoff Zino. Now the next fragrance that I have here is that fragrance that I was talking about in the beginning of this video, whether I would consider this one niche or designer, because it's from the house of Ajmal, which is a Middle Eastern brand, which I really do like. At least I have already two of their offerings, and I'm really impressed by the quality of their fragrances. This one is one of them. Wow, it is Ajmal Hayba. Very unique looking bottle. This is very heavy, thick glass, heavy cap. You can see the logo of Ajmal. So this is Hayba. I don't know if this is how you pronounce it, Hayba, but this, it's so addicting, so sensual. You have rose, a stunning rose accord or rose note, but oh man, this doesn't smell cheap, doesn't smell like harsh, too synthetic. No, this feels like a high quality blend of rose, woods, and oriental notes. So you have here cypriol, patchouli, sandalwood, cedar wood, gaiac wood. I mean, you have almost, if not all, of the woody fragrances out there. Spicy with rose, cypriol, and patchouli. Amazing. The end result is this amazing concoction. I don't know if this has oud. I doubt that this has oud, but it comes across as like an oud rose with lots of woods and amber, vanilla. It's amazing. But definitely this is all about spices, rose, and woods. Wow. A bit sweet, slightly sweet, but not too much. This for me, it's quite unique. Never smelled anything like this before, but this is, when I checked out at Profumum, I saw that people compare this with Calamat, which I think is from Arabian Oud, if I'm not mistaken. They compare this with 24 Gold from Centauri, which I don't agree on that. This is far better, far superior than a 24 Gold, and it's completely different in my opinion. But I never tried Calamat from Arabian Oud, so I can't really compare that. They also compare this to Hadba by Latafa, which is another fragrance that if I smelled, it was long ago, so I don't really remember, but I think I never tried Hadba. So I don't know if this fragrance is similar to the ones that I already mentioned. 24 Gold, not at all, completely different. As for the others, Calamat and Hadba, I don't know. But this, what I know, is a high quality fragrance. Rose, spices, woods, and amber, vanilla. Amazing, so sensual. It's Hayba from Ajmal, and you can buy this for a very affordable price in the online discounters. I bought this at Notino, and I paid, what, 20 something euros. And this is an 80 ml. Yeah, it's a weird a weird size, 80 ml, but it's incredible. It's worth the price tag. Hayba from Ajmal, amazing. Now let's talk about niche fragrances. And although, well, Ajmal maybe it's also niche. The first or the second fragrance that I want to feature, the niche side of things, it's from the house of Profumum Roma, from their branch Notte di Profumo, which is very underrated, but it's underrated because the distribution isn't the best. Nonetheless, this is amazing and it's underrated. It is Luce. Let's see, how can I, it's a bit dirty and I'm sorry for that, but it is Luce. Luce, a very unique looking bottle. It's very simple. What really matters is the scent inside, and this is so intense. I mean, this is very concentrated, like all Profumum Roma fragrances are. High quality, of course. This is powdery, it's woodsy and creamy. It has really powdery notes in here, sandalwood and cedarwood. Sweet creaminess like vanilla, and it's just to die for. It's perfect for fall. This fragrance screams fall. Very concentrated. This is a parfum concentration, and it's very unique. I never smelled anything like this, and I definitely need to feature this fragrance and other that I have, which is Amante from Notte di Profumo, also because this line, it's very underrated, so I really want to highlight more this line. But yeah, like I told you, the distribution isn't the best, but nonetheless, if you can find like a sample, just do that. Try this fragrance because I think it's really worth the try. Again, powdery. By powdery I mean really powdery notes, so that might turn off some people. I'm not a big fan of powders, but here it's done really well. Blends really well with the woody sandalwood, with the cedarwood, with the vanilla. I mean, it blends really well, and it's very alluring, and this is not loud. It's a very alluring scent, and that it lasts the entire day. It's amazing. It's Luce from Notte di Profumum from Profumum Roma. Next fragrance, it's from the house of Lorenzo Villoresi, and it is Sandalo. Sandalo is one of the best sandalwood fragrances out there. This is a creamy, soft sandalwood. I mean, this has a lot of notes in here, maybe to create the sandalwood, but the end result is a really soft, creamy sandalwood. So alluring, again, sensual. It's just a fragrance that I want to smell and smell. This has like a very zen feel, very calming effect. Sandalwood has that effect on me, at least. So good, so smooth. It has like a natural feel in here. I don't know if they are using real naturals, but it has like a natural feel in here, and that's what I love in fragrances. When they have this natural feel of the notes or the note that they want to interpret, and this one is just to die for. Another fragrance, this is the only fragrance that I have from Lorenzo Villoresi, but you also have patchouli, which is fantastic, an earthy, dry patchouli. I mean, wonderful. They also have Tintinige, which is like, if you want powdery fragrance, a powdery fragrance that's like a reference, it's Tintinige. And you have others, but these three, the Sandalo, Patchouli, and Tintinige, I think it's the most well-known fragrances from Lorenzo Villoresi, but they have more, which I don't recall now. But this is the only one that I have so far, and I really do love this one. It's Sandalo by Lorenzo Villoresi. Next fragrance, it's quite underrated also, from the house of Piguet, and it is Bois Noir. Bois Noir is, like the name implies, it's a dark, woodsy fragrance. This, oh wow, very balsamic, very resinous, dark incense. It's cold. It's a cold perfume, dark, woody fragrance. Well, we have Guaiac wood, cedar wood, sandalwood, have a lot of woodsy notes in here, but you have balsam, you have labdanum, you have incense, and this is for people who love amouage, who love like interlude, who love journeyman. I mean, if you love amouage type of scents, like that dark, heavy, woodsy, incensey fragrances from amouage, you will love this one. I absolutely love this. Man, this fragrance is just to die for. It's a stunning scent, and it's a shame that no one really talks about Piguet more. I have 3 fragrances from this house, but in terms of woods, this is the one that you really need to try if you love this type of scents. It's just amazing. It's Bois Noir from Piguet. The next fragrance is from the house of Carner, Barcelona, and it is Palo Santo. What a unique scent this is. This was actually one of my first niche fragrances back in 2018 or 2017 even. Palo Santo is a milky, creamy, boozy. You have rum, milky, Guaiac wood, sandalwood, and the end result is this creamy, warm, milky, boozy, woody fragrance. Wow. Delicious. This is delicious. If you love gourmand fragrances, this is a must-have. If you love woody fragrances, this is a must-have. If you love gourmand, even more. Wow. So unique. So unique. It's Carner, Barcelona, Palo Santo. I just love this. This is an eau de parfum concentration, and it's a type of scent that I will always have in my collection. The next fragrance is from the house of Guerlain, and it's the reason why Heritage is not being featured in this video, just because I want to feature one fragrance per brand. This is from the Les Absolus d'Orient collection, and it is Bois Mysterieux. One of the best fragrances from Guerlain, and this one and Encens Mythique are the best from this line, from the Les Absolus d'Orient. Bois Mysterieux, wow. Oh, it's this is a masterpiece, I will say right away. This has bay laurel, saffron, patchouli, cedar. It has, for me, I don't know if oud is featured has an official note, but this really comes across as an woody scent also. The end result, it's a dark, herbal, because of the bay laurel, spicy, oriental scent. Oh man, this is mysterious, dark, so sexy. Man, this is a must-have from Guerlain. It's Bois Mysterieux. The next fragrance is from the house of Frederic Malle, and it is French Lover. French Lover is to die for. This was Love at First Sniff, another stunning scent. This is all about green nuances. This is a very green scent because you have galbanum. Galbanum is the most prominent note, but this is a very dry, green, herbal, woody fragrance. This is just one of the best from Frederic Malle, definitely. One of the best green fragrances. This is vetiver, patchouli. I don't know if this has cedar. but this definitely has vetiver, patchouli, galbanum, angelica. This is one of the best masculine fragrances out there. It is French Lover from Frederic Malle. And last but definitely not least, from the house of Amouage, Epic Man. A spicy woody fragrance done like no other. This has all the spices that you can imagine: nutmeg, saffron, pepper, like pink pepper, black pepper. This has coriander. Wow. All of them. Then you have frankincense, then you have castoreum, you have oud, you have cedar wood, sandalwood. Wow. Leather. So complex. The end result is a very spicy, a bit aromatic. You have cardamom also, very intensely dark, masculine. So good. This is a true powerhouse from Amouage, and quite underrated actually. This is in the shadow. This is always kept in the shadow of Interlude, Jubilation. But this one really deserves more attention. It's a stunning, stunning scent and a stunning woody fragrance. Very long lasting, of course, very unique. It's Epic Man from Amouage. Finishing this video, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below what are your favorite woody fragrances, and see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Ciao.